Right, okay,
Okay,
so...
next topic.
The next topic will go to our lovely brethren.
Okay.
We got an email from a guy called Andrew, or a tweet. Email or tweet?
A tweemail.
Well, which one do you want, an email or a tweet?
Go for a tweet.
Just say tweemail. I'm going to have to find that now. Right, Neil Harmon, our good friend, at Harmont.
At Harmont.
Which is quite difficult to pronounce when you've got a shitty accent like me.
Harmont.
I have to sort of become more refined.
I have to become a bit more German.
And lovely. Harmont. So, podcast topic, if Nintendo bought SEGA.
Okay. ... Alright.
Should have done it the other way.
You go first this time. Because I always go first.
So if Nintendo bought SEGA, which won't happen.
No.
I mean, they're a bit more in each other's pockets than they ever have been, obviously with the exclusive... Sonic and then Bayonetta and everything like that. And the whole Mario and Sonic at the Olympics thing. So they're quite closely tied now. And I feel like Sega are doing well off the Wii U. They're the only sort of third party that are doing well because apart from Sonic didn't sell great, but it wasn't a great game. Although Lost World sold pretty well.
Well, do you know what they have done well off? Smash Bros. I don't know what you think about...
I know, but I'm about like games that they've
full
made.
games, okay, alright.
Wii. So Bayonetta did well.
Bayonetta did well.
It did really well, but it was a good game.
You know what game I really liked?
No.
The All Stars Racing. I thought it was. I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was a good. I thought it was a genuinely good.
They probably didn't do well on that because
no, they didn't. No,
it came out months after it came out for everything else on the Wii U.
It was a launch, but that was just one of the games that's come out that I've really enjoyed that they've done. Well, what do you think? I've got a couple of ideas.
So if they bought, basically what
games would we see? Is that what it would kind of?
I think basically what he's asking is what Sega games would like to see on a Wii U, or a 3DS.
Yeah.
I think that's probably it.
What about? Oh, you go first.
Well, I was just thinking about their characters, and they're a bit shit.
Yeah, they are.
Sonic's a shit character.
Yeah, he's iconic though, isn't he? And I do like Sonic. I do think Sonic's probably one of the best, if not their best characters that they've got. I'd like to see.
It's just a annoying little shithead.
Yeah, I know. What about a new Crazy Taxi?
A new Crazy Taxi.
Or a series of mini games. A Sega.
Choo Choo Rocket would be one.
Choo Choo Rocket would be good. Yeah, you could do like a Sega mini game series that has like
NES remix.
Yeah. Or you could do it. No, but you could do it modern.
Master System remix.
So like,
because everyone fucking bought one of those.
But you could do like a Nintendo Land thing. But there's like Crazy Taxi and there's like you said, Choo Choo Rocket.
I know, but then are we thinking about probably one of the biggest business acquisitions of all time?
Yeah,
for minigame collection.
Yeah, that's true.
The biggest sale ever. Sega been bought by Nintendo to make minigames.
Alright then, Crazy Taxi, but in a complete open world, and they add like extra stuff to it.
Is that fully Sega's IP, Crazy Taxi?
It's gotta be, hasn't it?
You can't just say it. It's gotta be.
It's gotta be. I don't know.
Because there's loads of like things that you search. I think maybe probably.
I'll have a little look at what we've got.
Shenmue.
Shenmue.
That's a game where people look a lot more fondly on it.
They do than it actually is.
But at the time, what it did and what it did with story and what it did with that, I mean, it wasn't very open world, but what it did with that kind of like thing where you felt like you was in control of someone's life, that whole GTA thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well,
I'm
I personally,
smashing cars and shit, but
I played it and I played it reasonably recently, about 3 years ago, but still, and it was one of the things where it's a little bit boring, but the idea's there, and you thought cool. If this was kind of taken by someone in a more modern kind of.
That's it. I mean, like he's got potential. That game is.
Alex Kidd.
No, he was shit before shit was even cool.
Do you know what? I'd want to see something explored with Knuckles. I really like Knuckles.
I think they just need to step away from Sonic for a bit because they've released 2 bad games in 2 years.
That's really true.
And 3 bad games. 4 bad games.
Yeah.
Because if you count the 3DS ones, which were different games from the thingy ones, so they've done 4 bad games in 2 years.
They are crap, aren't they? I'm looking around down the list now, and there's loads that I just don't even recognise.
Do they earn Fantasy Star?
No.
Go with a P. P.
Fantasy starts with an F.
Yeah, but it doesn't on there.
It's not fantasy. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Fantasy Star characters.
Okay. So they could do some like great thing with that, I mean, that was loved at the time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they could do that.
A cool fighter. Yeah, if they brought in a cool fighting game. I'm just having a look now, and I think it would be a bad move.
Yeah, but what fight are they going to bring? Virtua Fighter back?
Yeah.
A game that was never good.
Virtua Tennis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Virtua Tennis. Virtua Tennis is the best game on the Dreamcast.
No, on the planet.
On the planet. the best multiplayer game on the planet.
No, the best game.
Where everyone's ripped. Everyone's got little heads and massive body.
Tim Henman.
Tim Henchman,
yeah.
more like. So I think it would be a bad move on buying Sega. But if they did, I'd want to see an open world Crazy Taxi. Because I love that. I love the main guy as well. Isn't he called like Funky Joe or something? I can't remember his name. He's called like Funky Dave or Funky Joe.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I mean, obviously there's some of the IPs that were. I mean, Vector Man. I don't know if they even owned that. I don't know if Altered Beast. I think they maybe have owned that. I'm not sure. Because I didn't really enjoy those games. I don't really know a lot about the heritage of the developers. But what I would like to see Sega do is take a Nintendo IP. Again.
That would be interesting, yeah, to bring that back, yeah.
Because if they took like F-Zero again, no one's making F-Zero as far as we know. I mean, hopefully they are, but I don't think they are.
Did you know there was the core gameplay mechanic has been patented by Sega, leading to at least one lawsuit over similar gameplay in The Simpsons Road Rage. Cool. So there's a lawsuit from Sega to...
I also like the way you say patented.
Patented.
I've patented this with my stamp of copyright authority.
If you can remember this guy's name, just comics it's doing it. He's called something like Funky Joe. Or Doody Dave or something. I don't know. It's a real funny name.
Doody Dave.
He's not called Doody Dave.
Yeah, so if they take like F-Zero, because they did obviously F-Zero GX, which was my favourite F-Zero game.
Yes, do
really
F-Zero. Do
no one
F-Zero.
else is doing that. And I mean, it was a difficult game.
Yeah.
It started fairly easy and then just went, whoa, fuck you.
Yeah, but loads of racers do that.
No, I mean, it's well renowned for having that
violent increase.
Yeah. But, I mean, that game was great because that was it obviously started its roots with the whole arcade system that they built, which was apparently in the game but hidden, and you can't actually get it, but the actual ROM for the arcade things in there. Because back then, in the early 2000s, Nintendo, I believe Capcom, or was it Namco? Either Capcom or Namco, Nintendo, and Sega all teamed together and created basically an arcade board that was it was essentially a GameCube with like you could expand the RAM and everything like that, and it was called the Triforce arcade board or something like that. It was like a team up between them three, and there was various games developed for it. F-Zero was one of those games, and it was fucking baller.
Yeah,
looked amazing.
Give Sega
even if you don't buy them, just give them it.
Yeah,
they did it before. They didn't own them then.
Yeah, no, that'd be awesome. That would be really really cool. Crazy Taxi and F-Zero. So it seems that we just want
car games.
Sega
Rally as well. Whilst you're at it,
Sega Rally.
That game was actually good.
And Virtua Tennis.
Yeah,
best game on the planet.
In the car.
Yeah.
Car pong.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Yeah,
they'd do it.
Yeah,
they're mental enough.
Cool. But yeah, I don't really know what else to say about that.
No, I mean, I think what we'd see is a lot more crossovers if that happened. You know, we would see like Mario Tennis.
What about a legit
Go on.
Mario Sonic platform like entwined?
That could be really cool.
3D amazing adventure.
That would be really. And
no. Could you had it right?
It could. First time. Yeah, and imagine if one of you was Mario, and one of you was Sonic, right? But Sonic had like if you had it would be really really cool if on one bit, this is what I'm seeing when I see this is the vision that I had, is like platform, like a straight kind of him running forward, but Sonic like looping round the platform as Mario's running through it and stuff. And like with Sonic, you have to maybe like collect things like rings and stuff, which makes Mario.
I think Gabe's just worrying about the trailer.
I'm just worried about I'm just making the trailer. But that could be really cool. Working together, legitimate platform. He's got speed, Mario's got precision, and together, that would be such a good game.
By the way, we just got a press release of Eduardo at Rain Games.
Eduardo in the streets.
In the streets, indeed, my good friend. Saying that Tesla Grad is coming out on Wii U, PlayStation 4, PC and Mac, and PS3 in Japan next week for 1,500 yen. So
Awesome.
there you go.
I got that.
Yeah, you got that because he sent us a code.
Yeah, because he sent us the code. It's a good game. I really, really liked it.
We're going to do a show on it in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, we are.
So stay tuned. Looney Tunes.
Stay tuned to fished.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think that finishes that. So we're finishing on a new Crazy Taxi, a new F-Zero, and a platformer that includes Mario and Sonic together.
And Virtual Tennis in cars.
And Virtual Tennis.
In cars.
Best game ever created.
Yeah.